a few million survivors press on into the dark side of the vagina. Desperate to somehow escape death by reaching the cervix high above them. But the entrance is out of reach. Now, to avoid total annihilation, Emily's body needs to come to the rescue. To understand how, meet Zita West. Zita is a midwife who specializes in helping couples conceive using natural methods, and she knows the odds of any sperm making it past the vagina are slim at best.
For most of the month, these sperm aren't going anywhere. You know, the female body isn't allowing them to. Her cervix will be shut, and there'll be a plug of mucus there that's stopping any sperm getting through. But there will be an opportunity when a lifeline is given to enable the sperm to actually reach the egg.
And that lifeline is the egg itself. The cervix is usually sealed to protect the inside of the body from anything nasty. But as ovulation approaches, estrogen surges through the female body, causing the body's mucus to undergo a radical transformation.
So this is what the sperm will be hoping for. It's the same consistency as cervical secretions. And these secretions will be coming from the cervix into the vagina, forming channels for the sperm to be able to swim up. Now, these secretions are alkaline, and they contain salts and sugars which will nourish the sperm and give them energy on their journey. This is the first sort of fitness test, if you like, for the sperm. Not all the sperm will be able to swim up here. It will depend on the healthiest, the fittest, the fastest swimmers. Some that are more abnormal in the shapes of their heads, etc., won't be able to fit in these channels to be able to swim up as easily.
Back in our people-sized sperm world, what would this fitness test compare to? Well, what if your life depended on climbing a ladder? A ladder stretching over a mile into the sky. It's a long, gravity-defying climb that only a tiny fraction of sperm will be able to manage. For the 60,000 or so that do, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire. Now, they must endure stage 2 of their quest, the cervix. The objective here, to push 4 centimeters to the other side and reach the wide open space of the uterus. Sounds simple, until we take a closer look at the terrain. The cervix is quite simply sperm hell. It's lined with tens of thousands of tiny branching tunnels, most roads to nowhere, and some just a single sperm head wide, where the vast majority, if not all, of Glenn's sperm will get crushed, trapped, and ultimately face a slow death.
Nature does have a selection process in the cervix. It is selecting sperm that are well made. It would be a bit like me, dressed as a sperm, trying to climb a staircase that's a kilometre high. I'm defying gravity, I'm going against the flow, and when I get to the top I find that I've gone down the wrong staircase and I should have gone down another one.
our sperm must fight their way, crushed amongst thousands of others, up through a twisted, nightmarish urban environment. Only 1% of sperm that make it into the cervix have any chance of making it out alive. But could the performance of Glenn's sperm be affected by his performance between the sheets? This woman thinks so. As Dr. Joanna Ellington knows, an average fertile, healthy couple has just a 1 in 5 chance of conceiving every month. And for her, success depends on the quality of the sex they're having.
The better the sex, the better your chance of conception. One of the things that a lot of men don't realize is that the more excited they are, the further back in the testicle they're going to draw on reserves. So if you have what I like to call gourmet sex, where you really spend time and you really make it fun for both partners, that is going to make the man more excited, more stimulated, and he's going to ejaculate more sperm, and they're healthier sperm.
Research shows that men enjoying gourmet sex can ejaculate up to 50% more sperm. Good news for Glenn. But what about Emily? Could more fun in bed for her help the chances of conception? 19th century evolutionary psychologists believed the purpose of female orgasm was to keep a woman lying down longer after sex, keeping sperm in the body and increasing her probability of conception. More recently, it's been suggested the female orgasm evolved to create a stronger bond between lovers, increasing the chances of the couple staying together after a child is born. Nice theories. But there's never been any actual evidence to support the idea that female orgasm had any functional relevance whatsoever. Until now.
I happen to be a fan of female orgasm myself, and that's from a physiologic standpoint as well as a personal one. What happens during female orgasm is the pH in the vagina actually is elevated some. There's some changes in the ion concentration, and there are contractions that help pull the sperm up into the female's body.
Strangely, this remarkable theory has been supported by a Danish study into the sex lives of pigs, creatures with reproductive systems almost identical to ours.
We don't know if a pig's having an orgasm or not, but we know that if we stimulate their clitoris when they do artificial insemination, we can increase pregnancy rates. Some people mistakenly think that female orgasm is bad for conception, and there's certainly no evidence of that. In fact, the evidence would suggest that it's a good thing to have.
Luckily for Glenn, 3,000 of his sperm are both fully fit and managed to avoid getting lost. But as the female immune system prepares to mobilize its elite assassins, the great sperm race is about to get even tougher. Inside an unsuspecting woman, the great sperm race is underway. Our army of sperm, unstoppable by sheer force of numbers, have fought their way through the mountainous terrain of the vagina and squeezed through the tight passageways of the cervix. Getting this far has cost many lives. Now, just 3,000 sperm remain. The adventure continues, thanks largely to the fact that Emily is ovulating. So is it a coincidence this couple had sex at the perfect moment during her most fertile and sperm-friendly monthly period? This man doesn't think so. For evolution